Okay, check that out. Here we are in Bombay. Strictly speaking, this is our first full day in Bombay. And that building there is called the Gateway of India. There's a bit of a history behind it. It's been up about 105 years, something like that. And I'm sure it's on Wikipedia somewhere. Anyways, we swing round. This is actually, to get into this sort of area, there were so-called police checks anyway, with the like metal detectors and all that stuff. What else? Okay, the harbor is out there. You can see all the boats there. This is just part of the harbor, of course. And tomorrow we'll be back here because we're taking a boat out there. This building here. All right, how many of you recognize that? Well, that became famous for all the wrong reasons in 2008 when there were terrorist attacks there. That is the Taj Mahal Palace in Bombay. And sometime in 2008, some terrorists stormed it. And the whole thing went on for about 3 or 4 days, actually. And of course, people were hiding in the rooms, and a lot of people died. All that, bad stuff. And the hotel didn't open again until 2010. And I think one of the railway stations here also had a problem at about the same time. So, and they have afternoon tea and all that kind of stuff. All right, bye. Okay, loyal subscribers. I believe it's now up to 60. So I'm not sure where the extra 2 came from. Anyway, look at this. We're still here, taking advantage of this high tea. It has to be said, actually, that we're paying. I think it's after everything, taxes and what have you, it's about $30 each. Which, although it's a bit more than what we'd spend, of course, for the average nosh, this is a buffet type thing. There's all sorts of things available, as you can see, all sorts of drinks. And by the time we leave here, we'll probably have been here for a couple of hours. We'll probably have tried like a bit of everything. And I hate to say this, but all in all, that's not such bad value. Certainly in places like Claridge's and Dorchester, you'd be looking at, I don't know, at least £40, something like that. Although it would be different than this. There would be a tiffin, and it would be slightly different. Anyway. Look at that. Check out that couple down there. I'm not a perv or anything, but apparently Bombay is a little bit different than Mumbai is different than Delhi. People can get away with things in Mumbai that they couldn't really get away with in Delhi. Alright. Well, here's another angle of the view of the gateway to India. Or is it gateway of India? Anyone know? Apparently, a gateway of India. Where am I? You can see the window frame. Okay, there's the part of the harbour. Now, if you paid attention to the videos, you should be able to figure out that we are in the hotel, which was the subject of the last video. Indeed we are. We are in the Taj Mahal Palace. Look at all this. Okay, we are having high tea, which some people would refer to as afternoon tea. This is just a tiny part of it. There's all sorts of desserts out there as well, and we'll take a picture of those later, or a video of them later. Of course, this is the hotel that, I think it was in November 2008, that, I don't know how many people, dozens of people were killed and taken refuge in their rooms, and during the siege of 3 to 4 day siege, apparently. A few people were killed at one of the train stations, and then a few people were killed at a cafe not too far from here, which apparently is where a lot of the backpackers go. So, yes, that wouldn't be welcome right now. It would kind of spoil our food. Well, Lisa and I are coming up to about an hour and a half in the Taj Mahal Palace having high tea, or maybe some of you might know it better as afternoon tea. But I do have to say that as we're sitting here, kind of enjoying this and what have you, it's hard to believe that in December 2008 they had bad guys running around here shooting people, and in many cases killing them, and there were lots of people hiding in their rooms, not sure what was going on really, and some of them were, I remember, phoning up TV stations and live on air. The person would be saying, I'm hiding in my room, I don't know if the bad guys are gonna come in here and find me and shoot me, and all this kind of stuff. It was actually going on in this very hotel, and sitting here it seems a bit surreal, knowing that back then it was anything but like it is now. I mean, everybody was obviously scared, and parts of the hotel were on fire, and of course there were lots of police and army outside, and the whole siege went on for about 3 or 4 days. So it's a little bit different. Oh, and see, here we go. This chef has prepared something special just for Lisa. Thank you very, very much. She's just in the okay. And the chef's but there's more than one. I've been coming around the tables, making sure everything's okay. And Lisa's a bit of a foodie, and so she was talking to him, and then he said, "Oh, I can do this for you." Anyway, so he just made whatever that is for Lisa, and she's actually off to the loo right now, so when she comes back she'll have a bit of a surprise. Where is she? Anyway, well, she'll be back, I'm sure. But yeah, so seriously, if you're ever here, this is not what I would consider a rip-off. I mean, I actually think it's very nice. I mean, we're right next to the window. That's always a nice bonus to get this sort of view. That's only because we got in here just after it sort of opened, actually, so that's okay. And I'm not getting it for free. It's not like I'm plugging it or advertising it for them or anything like that. I wish.